Okay, so what we have here is probably a 90s American Flyer barrel loader. What we have here is this is the little forklift guy. He is removable from his little post here, and he's got some damage on his face, but he's glued on here. It's got the cork right there, and this just just slots into there right there. And so what's included is you get the loader. You're going to get this gondola, a New York Central gondola, and that normally comes with these concrete tanks. So concrete loads. I forget what they were officially called, but you get 4 of those, and they have nice graphics on them. So that comes with that, and then this is wired up so that it's got 2 switches, and I just push the button, and the back is double stick tape, and then so that looks pretty good. We got load and lamp, and so we click this forward, and we got the lamp here. This button's a little old, so sometimes it's a little glitchy, but it's working now. Yeah, a neat little light there, and then you push this button, and Mr. Forklift guy grabs a barrel. You're going to get 10 of the small barrels and then 6 of the large. And so he just kind of, he tips over that black plate, and he runs into this gray tab, and that's what activates him to dump those barrels of who knows what, toxic waste, fish guts, who knows. But yeah, it works pretty good. It's oiled up. It's got a DC can motor. And let's see, I can show you the bottom. This thing is wired in, and it just pops up for storage, so you just kind of lay that down. These chrome covers, they pop off real easy, so those are easily lost. I'll show you the bottom side. So the bottom is quite ugly. It could use a redesign. It's right now just a couple orange totes, and maybe you plaster that and repaint it gray or whatever. But it's a start. This is American Flyer, so it's S gauge, but it does, you saw it does work with O gauge. It just needs to be raised up about an inch. So that's the trick to getting this to work. The steps are gone. I was limited with space, so I had to cut it down as much as I could. I even have this cut at an angle so that it could fit at the beginning of a turn. Yeah, it's not the best, and this corner's clipped off. It's got some trim spots, yeah, the back's pretty ugly. But I'll show you kind of how this is wired. It's pretty simple. So the power is going to be, I'm powering it through 18 volt right now, but you can power with anything, because whatever voltage you have is what the bulbs are going to be at. So if you got 12 volts, it'll be 12 volts, 18. You saw it at 18, which I think I have 18 volt bulbs in here, and that's why it's kind of dim. But yeah, you got power coming in, and then it goes through the lamp switch, and then it goes to the lamp here, and then the other side of this is the we've got some hot glue right here. Well, the other side is the load, and the load goes through this voltage reducer. So this is kind of set to about, and if you want it a little faster or a little slower, you can adjust that little screw with a screwdriver. You can twist that, and it'll speed it up or slow it down. So it does have some variability there if you want to go faster or slower. Yeah, and then it goes through the motor. This was an old setup that I did, but the new setup is right here. And it's pretty easy. And so you can lengthen. It's got, I think it was maybe 3 feet of cord here, but enough to kind of put it at the back of the layout if you really wanted to. The way these load, though, I mean, you kind of have to be here to load these on, and they just roll. See, I don't know how far away you can get to this thing, but it's pretty easy. Just kind of get it where it goes, and then roll them down, and then yeah, so that just trips that. It works pretty good. It's all oiled. It's been There is some tweaking going on to get this all set up right, but it is set up right now. There's a little scuff right here, which I think is from the box. I think they all have that. But yeah, pretty neat little doodad to have on your layout. And this thing's in pretty good condition. These are brand new. They were machined. They're aluminum, and they were in a Ziploc bag, so they're pretty shiny. And then this is a no, it's probably a 90s one, but it's got like no wear on the track. But there you go. Oh, and last thing, here's the instructions. I mean, the video is the instructions, but yeah, this is what it originally looked like. So here's the set. It has a ramp and then some steps, but that's gone. But there you go. Thanks for watching.